So, why Gears of War Reloaded is perfect and you're wrong? And yes, somebody was talking to your boy. Okay, somebody was targeting that direct comment to me. Okay, and we're going to talk about it within this video here and so much more. All right, guys, so listen up. Today, we're deep diving into the latest Gears of War Reloaded update. I'm breaking it all down, from the changes you need to know about to what the community has been saying online, and even how other content creators have been feeling about it. Some people love it, some people hate it, but I'm here to cut through the noise. Let's see if this update has really fixed the game or has it made things worse. And guys, I've been loving the support you've been giving me on the channel. I really appreciate it. If you enjoy these videos here, make sure that you give them a big like. And also, if you care to stay up to date with anything Gears of War related or heck, shooter related, consider subscribing today. Thank you. So let's get down to it. Community feedback. This is what the streets is saying. Let's hop into it.
Anonymous Elite states, "You're wrong. Actually, the way it feels right now with the Gnasher and Sniper are more one-to-one than the beta was, for good and for worse. Beta felt more modern than faithful." I honestly don't know what modern means. "If you guys actually want a reliable opinion, always seek it from the OGs. I guess I'm not an OG. I guess not. "My boy sounds like he ran into too many Xbox players. Laugh my ass off." End quote.
So my man Anonymous is saying that the shotgun Gnasher felt right, okay? And I'm just bitching and complaining just to bitch and complain. For all those folks that thought the previous Gnasher shotgun felt perfect and just was glorious and Coalition made the right changes, come in, just a little bit. I love doing this trick. I love doing this one. All right, watch it, watch it, watch it. Okay? Okay? And never forget it. That shit was garbage. It was garbage. And as some of you may know watching this video, things have been updated and we're going to get to that in this video here. But honest to God, that shotgun Gnasher, the streets has spoken, the community has spoken. We did not feel it. There were some people, however, that got along just fine with it and were able to do around it. But again, the core experience is the Gnasher for Gears of War multiplayer, right? And to tweak with that formula or what it was previously originally known as is something fatal to play with. And we see now that the Coalition is sort of coming to grasp with the shotgun being reverted in some way, shape, or form. And we'll talk about that later in this video. But Anonymous, you're smoking, bruh. You're smoking.
Zombie states, "E-Day getting a wide breather now. If you're fucking up pre-made game mechanics from 20 years ago, what do you think E-Day's gonna be like?" End quote.
Zombie, I feel you here, baby. I feel you here. Pound it. Okay. Pound it. Okay. I feel you here with this one. This is the exact sentiment that I was saying before. If you screwed up a remaster of a game, ladies and gentlemen, a remaster of a game, boy, what is gonna happen when we have E-Day? Oh, baby. It just makes you think. It, honest to God, makes you think. Can the Coalition handle Gears of War E-Day? Will they treat it with respect and integrity and make the right changes for the community? Because we're off to a rocky start here with Gears of War Reloaded, and not much is honestly going on. Okay? And again, I'm not here to bash Coalition at all. I want our experiences to be healthy, fun, and happy. You know what I mean? Overall, honest to God. But it just makes you wonder, potentially, what could be the troubles that E-Day faces when it officially drops? Heck, everything could go off without a hitch, or we could bump into the same issues that we're talking about now. And we have like a tug of war or feature sets that we want to see in the game and gamers bitch and complain about. That's going to make for some good content, but I'd rather see more peace than grievances.
Void states, "The Coalition literally does have one fucking job. Gears is their only game at this point." End quote.
And Void, I feel you here. I'm going to give you a dab, baby. I'm going to give you a dab. Okay, okay. You have one job. The Coalition has one job. I gotta speak for the streets. I gotta speak for my community. Okay, I didn't say this, my community say it, but they're speaking from the heart, so our brothers with it. Our brothers with it. Okay, listen, Coalition, you have one job, And it seems as though that the remake is just stumbling out the gate, right? We're making changes, we're tweaking things, and overall we got the same old content that we've been playing forever. I'm hoping for something else to be added to this, like something that we could hunt for, achievement, something. I don't know, something for the community that we could all clamor around, you know what I mean? But beyond that, I can't even lie, I am a Gears of War fan. I'm gonna play this title regardless, but I get it. I get the people's frustration because it's like, yo, guys, you have one job. How can we screw this up?
Rabby states, people mysteriously forgot what Gears 1 really was like. The host basically had the shotgun that is in this game effectively, and everyone else got inconsistent garbage. End quote.
Ah, my friend, Rabby. Come in, come. Lend me your ears. Sir, you are incorrect. You are incorrect, sir. Due to the simple fact that the coalition has already made changes to the shotgun. They see what we see, and they hear the outcry and the rage that we have as a community around the shotgun Nasher. So this null and voids your argument here, okay? Because if it was such the same and everything, this is how it plays with host advantage and XYZ, they would have left it and everybody would have been fine. Everybody's not fine. Hence the change. The host advantage shotgun should not have been that powerful. That's how come it's called the host shotgun, and we all know as Gears players why it was bad, okay?
Udon Woodley states, the coalition is attempting to ditch the OG fanbase and effectively shrink the voice of their biggest critics. They are going to lean heavy into the PlayStation population and will stop doing fan service for the OGs. It would explain why they've gone quiet after dumping this no-effort re-release. There will be no attempt to please OG fanbase, no updates, no resolution to game-breaking issues. Their literal game plan is to chop off the aching limb, the OG fanbase, and utilize the PlayStation base as their new audience. In this way, they can use the OG base's negative criticism as a slingshot for marketing the game. Negative PR gets it to the front page, and then they use the unsuspecting PlayStation player base as new consumers. This strategy gives the coalition full control of the franchise. Gears of War E-Day is not going to be geared towards the fans in any way. It will be completely reinvented, loaded with loot boxes, loaded with politically correct drama to raise ESG scores. The grit and the violence will be heavily toned down as well to garner a larger, younger audience. I promise you, this is what they're doing. We need the OG community and PlayStation community to come together and shut this shit down for real. The coalition needs to be put in a position where they are forced to hand off the franchise to a more competent studio. End quote.
Woodle, baby, I love the depth. I love the thinking. I just love you, sir. I just love you. Thank you for this comment here. Listen, it seems as though that you're onto something here. Just seeing how updates and things are dispersed around the community, there's no context to anything. There's a lot of things that are put out by the coalition, or should I say the gear support team, whoever facilitates the information that I recite to you guys and what other content creators talk about. It seems like the information that they recite to us is just very skimpy and very limited, very surface level, no depth within it. And it seems as though it's just like Woodley saying, they're trying to get a new fan base. They're trying to expand themselves beyond the OG crowd. Now, the OGs is what kept them in the building, okay? You and I, my people at home, we're the OGs. We do have some heart and we do have a fight in this race, but I do acknowledge, however, I will say this, the casuals do keep the lights on. I can't lie, be it Fortnite, be it any huge game, casuals keep the lights on, okay? So me personally, I get why they want to deviate away from the OG feel, but I do, however, want to keep us at the heart to some degree, to keep integrity around this game so we could push it moving forward in a competitive manner, in a community building manner, and just a fun factor manner, okay? But I appreciate your comment and you are dead on with this, my friend. I appreciate you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's take a look at the latest patch notes for Gears of War Reloaded. They read as follows.
Gears of War Reloaded September 3rd update. Thank you for playing Gears of War Reloaded and sharing your feedback. We made a couple of updates you'll see starting today. Based on community feedback, we tuned the Nasher. Reduced power at mid-range. Damage modification. Medium to mid-range damage reduced by 15%. This does not affect close range damage. Bullet spread not as tight when aiming down sights. The shotgun pellet spread when aiming down sights is now less tight when targeting compared to the launch version, but still tighter than the beta. Crash and stability improvements. Several rare crashes and bugs have been fixed across all platforms, making your experience smoother. Performance and visual. Ultra-wide 21:9 monitors supported in benchmark mode. Support for variable refresh rate on Xbox Series X and S in campaign mode. And that is all the updates we have.
What I'm getting from this is we can't have it all. We cannot fucking have it all, right? It's like they're sort of trying to work with us here, but you know, still have their way too in a way. Okay, the 15% damage reduction, I don't know how I'm gonna feel about it till I play it. I'll let you folks know in a later video for sure, but I don't know. I guess it's a start. It's something, okay? Because we could bitch and complain and go crazy and be like, oh my god, it's not perfect, but they're trying. We're seeing that they're at least hearing us to some degree. So you got to take the W's where you could get them. You feel me? So that is what it is there. I'm not too mad at this at all. At least it's a start to something, a new beginning, some changes that I feel personally are headed in the right direction. Hopefully we get more content down the road. The ultra wide settings and all that. Your boy really don't give a fuck. But again, it's something, it's tweaks. We're getting some type of progress to move the needle, and that's all a brother could ask for. And y'all thought I was gonna leave y'all without a reaction video? Come on, am I black or not? Am I black or not? So guys, we are gonna hop into this latest reaction. Shout out to Xfather. I will have his links down in the description below. If you do not know this man, he goes in for some Gears of War in general, right? It's not just Reloaded. He goes in for Gears of War. And this man right here pours his heart out in his Gears of War videos. And today we're going to look at his initial reaction to the latest patch update for Gears of War Reloaded. Let's dive in.
All right, boys and girls. Gears of War has put out a post. A little update. So let's see what they did. Thank you for playing Reloaded and sharing your feedback. We've made a couple of updates you'll see starting today. There's no specific time, but all right.
Yeah, I thought that was odd too. Just September 3rd. Just September 3rd. No time, no details. Very odd.
Nasher weapon tuning. Okay, I'm not looking at it right now. I'm not even looking at it. I bet $1,000 fucking dollars they don't revert the Nasher. I'm betting $1,000 they don't revert. Okay, let's read. Nasher weapon tuning. Based on community feedback, we've tuned the Nasher. All right, let's see what they did. Reduced power at mid-range. Damage modifications. Medium range damage reduced by 15%. Does not affect close range damage. So what this means is that there's still going to be one-shot downs, just 15% less.
Now, I don't know perfectly if that means that, guys. I honest to God don't know. I don't know. He's breaking it down and taking that data as meaning that, guys, again, I don't know personally. Hopefully it doesn't mean that. I would have to genuinely play the game and check it out and see where we're at. But I always follow Xfather, so let's see what he's on about here. Let's continue. Let's continue.
That's what this is telling me. Let's keep reading. Bullet spread not as tight when aiming down sights. Why is this so vague? The shotgun pellet spread when aiming down sights is now less tight when targeting compared to the launch version, but it is still tighter than the beta. Why is there no picture? Why is there no picture? Why can't you show us the difference between the Nasher now and the Nasher in this update?
And you know what? He's so fucking right there. I totally 110% agree. Totally agree. You got these like just distant, vague, just cold updates that just don't scream community or caring at all. Like honest to God, it just doesn't seem like you really give a fuck, right? I'm just gonna keep it all the way real. I know you guys probably feel the same way. Like, this update is just so just very to the point, with no examples, no breakdown of as to why, when, where. We are missing key pertinent information that I know you and I would love to be filled in on. He's making a great point. I totally agree with that. Very odd in their vagueness. I don't respect it, but it is what it is.
Why is that so hard to do? All right, let's see what else they fix. Crash and stability improvements. Several rare crashes.
Real
Fucking
shit.
Rare? All right. Several rare crashes and bugs have been fixed across all platforms, making your experience feel smoother. Oh, wow. That's really good to know. Ultra-wide 21:9 monitors supported in benchmark mode, support for variable refresh rate on Xbox Series X and S in campaign mode. Wait, so it's only supported in benchmark mode? Does this mean that people can actually use their ultra-wide monitors now? I have no fucking clue.
Yeah, I didn't even notice that, honestly. Ultra wide 21:9 monitors supported in benchmark mode. Ooh. Yo, it's hilarious. Some of this is just hilarious.
I have no clue. Y'all ruined the game with the first update. Now the game is borderline unplayable. Fix the servers, stop changing the core gameplay. No one wants to play with these wall-bouncing bozos who don't even die from an active Nasher. Keep fucking up, Gears. You're not different than 343. Wow. Now you can't even run a re-release of a remake. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Here's Terry here. 329 support, fixed ultra-wide camera. Oh, this is all stuff on PC. Bro, they're not gonna put an editor in here, dude. They're not gonna fix the split screen.
Yeah, you're not getting an editor. That's something I asked for. Like, that's something that I would love to see. You would think that in 2025, you would think to put an editor in this game. Honestly, the clips and content that people would make would be just epic. I know you guys would go off. Like, I know us as a community, the Gears fans out there, would make some remarkable shit. And the fact that we don't even have an editor, it's a miss. It's a miss. Again, it looks like Coalition and the team are just preserving resources, just trying to introduce the game to the PlayStation crowd and just keep it moving. That just is what it is. Is that inherently wrong? No. But there's some things about Gears of War Reloaded that I feel is a huge miss that could have been executed upon, and they just totally just were like, fuck it, guys, we're not doing it. Unfortunately, it's a bad look in my opinion, but hey, listen, they had the business in their hands, not me.
PC either. They're not gonna do anything. They didn't even fix the fucking Nasher. Here's what I would say. Here, if I was the head of TC right now, if I was Mike Crump, I would look at this update and be like, people are complaining about one-shot downs. Every single video that I've seen on fucking Gears of War on YouTube has been negative about the Nasher. Why not take the one from UE, which was in the beta, and just refine it?
I totally agree. Why are we fixing something that really, honest to God, wasn't broke? That actually helped the game play fun. Why are we tweaking that? And we're beating this subject like a fucking dead horse. I know we are, guys, but that's why you love us. That's why you keep watching the videos and shit like that. But listen, man, he's not wrong. He's not wrong. The shotgun in the beta in my opinion, in my heart of hearts, played the correct way. And they had it right there in that instance. Although, again, not perfect, that shotgun, and never was even in the original. If you guys fucking remember, you guys say you're OGs, you say you remember this, you have an elephant memory, some of you say, even though I don't fucking believe it, looking at some of these comments. That's how the shotgun played. It played how the beta was initially, and people were bitching and complaining. That's why they changed it. Because they actually had the power to, Coalition. Honest to God, I felt like it played the best then, and it should not have been touched. It is what it is.
Just make it better. Just make it more consistent. Like, why is this company so fucking lazy?
My man's going in. My man's going in, bro. My man, like, X, bro, when we talk or something, bro, I'm gonna make sure I have you a Snickers, bro. Like, you've been going off. I wanted to react to your last video, bro. I didn't get around to it, brother. My man's on one. I love it though. I see you, player. All right.
What's happening? This is a re-release of a game, and you're fucking it up. How do you do that? TC. What are we doing? Let's look at the first update they did.
Yo, X-Father is twisted, y'all. Like this video, subscribe. I'ma stay up on the heat, bro, and the drama and the positive shit too. I'm not a drama guy, but I break down what's going on, what's the pulse of the community, and what we like to discuss about our games. Listen. This is what I do. I react. I talk about my community. We talk about the games we love, and we have discussions and debates. That's what this channel is about. If you love this shit, man, listen, y'all. Just hit that like button.
It was right before the game came out. Is it this one? I think it is this one. Okay. Yep. This is all it says, dude. This is absolutely crazy. Nasher improvements. Tighter spread, improved damage, and hit registration. Active reload damage is now fixed instead of variable across all weapons. Why is this so fucking vague?
Yo, I'm sorry for laughing. X-Father is legit killing me. Like, bro, he sounds like he doesn't sound one-to-one like Chucky. But he's just pissed. And like, I feel it. That's how I was in my rant video. I let it go. And he's letting it go in like every video lately. I love the passion.
Show us a picture beside another picture. Like, why is this so fucking hard to do? This is a re-release of a game we had 10 years ago. Why is this so fucking hard to do?
He's not lying. Guys, is he fucking lying? Is he lying? Why did this project turn into a Rubik's Cube? Why did this turn into some math equation with exponents and shit? What happened to 1 + 1 = 2? I don't get it. He's totally right though. He's totally right.
I don't understand, man. I really don't. I really fucking don't. Now, let me show you guys something. I just made this short. Let me full screen it here. Let me turn it off. Look at this fucking difference.
I'm telling you.
How big this is.
Yep.
And then here's Ultimate Edition. You know how much I was one shot down in Ultimate Edition? Maybe 20 times. It was a rare occurrence. You know how many times I get one shot down in Reloaded?
How many times?
Absolutely. So, like, at least 35 to 40% of the time I'm getting one-shotted.
I believe that. I believe that because that was my experience. So many times people rolled up to me, not even in a battle, just we didn't exchange blows, no nothing. Just boom, one shot down, just gone. He's not lying. You guys know what I'm talking about at home. You know what the fuck I'm talking about.
Crazy fucking range. I mean, crazy range. It makes absolutely no fucking sense. TC, what are we doing? Fix the fucking Nasher, actually, so people can actually want to play your game. This is getting fucking ridiculous, man. I really don't know what they're doing. I have no clue. With all this stuff that's been happening to your game, you guys are just reducing damage by 15%, bro. That's absolutely fucking crazy. Anyone watching this video, like, just watching this video, you're supporting the fact that we actually have honesty over here on this channel. And we're not people that fucking just, yay, there's a new update, you know, they're fixing it. And it's like, bro, this is a re-release of a game. How do you fuck that up? I can't believe I'm saying it over and over and over again. What are we doing? Put the spread to where it was in the beta. Just make sure the damage output is the same. Just make sure it's consistent. I can't believe I have to say this.
I went through shit like this with so many other shooters where the devs just don't listen, right? I give TC credit for just even tweaking and trying to do something a little different. I'm going to give him that. Xfather, he's making a lot of valid points, but I'll take something rather than nothing. That's just my perspective. You know what I mean? If they left it and just did nothing, you would have been hearing me next week or the week after that. You would have heard from me. The fact that you're trying in some way, shape, or form, at least you acknowledge that some shit is going on. I could respect that. I could ride with that. Even though I know it's not perfect. I didn't play it yet. I don't know if it's not perfect. I'll let y'all know. But I respect that you tried. That's all I could do. Real shit. That's all I could do. So y'all, that ended my boy's rant. Xfather got it off. Is he right or is he wrong? Is he right or is he wrong? I personally feel like he's right. He's wearing the feelings out on the sleeve. That's just how I do. I'm with him there. However, I will give Coalition some credit for changing something. That's all I'm going to give you. At least you tried to change something, okay? Again, I don't think it's going to be the change that you or I want at home, but a start is a start. Again, I have not played this latest update. I don't know how I feel about it. I will let you guys know in a later video at some time in some point in the future. But let me know what you guys think. Are you liking the changes? Not feeling the changes? Disagree with your boy? Hate me? Don't like me? Abel, you're a loser. This, that, and the third. Abel, I love you. I love you back if you do. But let me know what you guys think. And also, again, give this video a huge like. If you did not check out my last video, I discuss why Gears of War Reloaded is currently failing its fans. Guys, this is a banger of a video, and trust me, you are going to want to watch it. So be sure to click here, and I'll be sure to see you there.